I want to get to our analyst, Evan Fox of Olympia Capital, with more on KB Homes. And Evan, what do these numbers tell you about the housing market?
Well, I mean, obviously the pressure continues. These numbers were a little bit worse. I think of concern in these numbers was, number one, the margin was worse sequentially. It was 17.7%. It was 18.8% last quarter. So that margin decline was worse than what we were expecting. And also the order number. I mean, their orders down 23%, due most likely to the expiration of the tax credit in April. There was also a higher sequential cancellation rate, up at 26%. I imagine the May orders were down significantly, as 80% of KB's buyers are the first-time buyers who probably bought in March and April.
Does that tell you that they're having a harder time getting credit?
It does. It's definitely a factor, and also remember the tax credit. You know, it pulled forward demand from May and June, so it's a combination of the pull forward, and definitely there's problems getting credit as well.
Okay, so not only that, but supply concerns then, right, Evan, for KB Home and some of these home builders?
Well, I mean, these guys continue to buy land, so I don't know that supply is really the issue. I mean, I think these guys, you know, they can meet demand if demand goes up. It's just it's really more of a demand problem right now.
Okay, and how do they turn this around, if they can at all?
Well, you know, I think I am concerned with the data in the short term. I mean, the tax credit has definitely skewed a lot of the data, pulled demand forward. You do have to also remember that KB Home and Lennar, who reported yesterday, these guys have quarters that end in May, and only 1 month with the negative effects of the tax credit's expiration on orders, versus many of the other builders who report in July and August with 2 months of the negative effects. So the numbers aren't going to get better in the short term. If you look at how the stocks have been trading, much of the negativity most likely is in there. But you know, I think it's just going to take some time as the summer ends. I think we'll slowly grind higher. Rates are low, affordability is near an all-time high, and the shadow inventory, which is out there, it shouldn't be enough to completely derail a housing recovery.
Okay, all right. Well, that's good to know. Evan, thanks so much for joining us. Appreciate it. Evan Fox at Olympia Capital talking about KB Homes.